Hello, welcome to a video from the Center of Digital Humanities Research at Texas A&M University. I'm going to talk today about the early modern OCR project, the eMOP project. It's attempting to tackle a problem that was outlined by a report to the EU by the Comité des Sages reflection group on digitization. What that group was worried about is that Europe might experience a digital dark age instead of a renaissance. Of course, dark age is a misnomer. We don't talk about the dark ages anymore. But the future could be pretty bleak for cultural heritage materials if they aren't digitized properly. They need to be readable and findable. The Text Creation Partnership was organized in 1999 to address this problem, and they have done an amazing job of triple keying 73,000 volumes, titles, in EBO, Early English Books Online. This is a title page from something in the EBO collection. It's Holinshed's Chronicles. And you can see that it's a pretty poor image. A machine would have a very difficult time translating it, mechanically typing it from the image itself. And in fact, when the Text Creation Partnership started, this was the OCR results that they got from that page. Absolutely useless. Now, if you download that image and open it in Adobe Reader and save it as a text, the built-in OCR engine in Adobe does pretty well. I mean, it got the, and it got England and part of Scotland. Well, it really got Scotland. It just forgot the hyphen. The rest of this is pretty dismal. The first project that started the Center of Digital Humanities Research was the Early Modern OCR project, funded by the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation. The Early Modern OCR project developed a pipeline to try to train and then use OCR engines on both EBO and ECHO texts. Thanks to Gale and ProQuest, we were able to get their images for that process. Anshul Gupta, a computer science graduate student at Texas A&M, developed an algorithm for reading the OCR output files in HOCR and determining from the XY coordinates of items found and displayed in the HOCR what was text and what was noise. That helps a lot in eliminating images and maps and things that OCR engines can't read. We have an article that came out about our experiment in the eMOP project, and all the results and methods are detailed there. We built the Corpora dashboard for running OCR engines, and since building it, we have helped numerous projects. Michael Gamer has a playbill project that he used Corpora for, and he helped us redesign Corpora in the process. You can run OCR engines from this Corpora dashboard on texts that you upload. Meantime, after the Tesseract experiment, Google released Google Cloud Vision, a neural network engine that OCRs texts as well as identifies images. The OCR part of it is deliverable by API, and we've incorporated that API into Corpora so that people could use that engine as well as our trained Tesseract 3 engine. The eMOP engine, Tesseract 3, trained on early modern documents, does not perform better than Gale's OCR, nor than Google. In fact, when we compared them, eMOP is about 86% correct and Gale is 89% correct. So the eMOP engine is less good than Gale's, although it was only one engine, and Gale had 6 commercial engines and then a voting algorithm used on the ECHO collection. But here's the amazing part. Google trained a neural net engine in 18th century newspapers, and we contacted them and they let us run some documents on it. And where eMOP was getting things 76% correct and Gale 67% correct, Google was getting 91% correct which is amazing. Unfortunately, that neural net engine is not the same as the Google Cloud Vision that was released. So that training on 18th century texts and 17th century texts and 16th century texts can't be used in Google Cloud Vision as a language hint. We keep asking them to make that possible, but that would take time and money, and they're not going to do it. During the time that we were trying to get Google to make available their 18th century training and earlier training, a neural network OCR engine was developed open source called Calamari, and we have downloaded it and started working with it. I want to show you some really exciting preliminary results. This is a page here, and you can see we are doing really well. Even the things that are in red underline are actually correct. Calamari will be incorporated into Corpora, our dashboard. The next phase of this project is to release the Corpora dashboard so that any cultural institution or individual can make use of our OCR process. The Corpora dashboard will be open and will allow people to use Tesseract 3, Google Cloud Vision, Calamari. We think Calamari will be the best. There won't be any fees for it except for storage and fees for runtime. It will all be at cost. Another project at Coder is the Humanities Visualization Space. It's our lab.